Hi everyone. Today that I'm going to take how we can create breadcrumbs in a design system. So first I'm creating one artboard, creating air. And this is not a necessary. Using text tool, I'm typing link. This will be our base for breadcrumbs. I'm selecting whatever font is required. Selecting bobbins. As per your guideline, you can set the font size. For breadcrumbs, 16 is not required, so I'm giving 14 pixel. I'll make it as auto layout, and padding is not required. And inside there is no icon, so I'm gap also make it as a 0. And this frame I'm renaming as a undercloud breadcrumbs because this is coming inside the breadcrumbs. So then this I'm converting to the component. This will be our default link. Then creating another variant. So the default variant that I'm changing to blue color anything. And hover color using darker version. The board should be underline using command U. This will be underline for the accessibility purpose. Always link we should use the underline. Otherwise, the visual disabled people they cannot understand which one is link. So for them, all the text should be visible like black or gray. So better to always underline for a link. This will be over, so we can change it as a hover. Then another one that is for required as focus value. For example, for the keyboard user, navigate to the tab key. So we should focus the value. So here we can use it as a stroke. Not inside, should be outside. And based on your preference, you can make it as any focus colors, but that should be noticeable. So I'm giving here blue color itself. And border radius is not required, but I'm adding a little bit. And if you wanted to add the shadow also, that you can add, but this is not a necessary, but you can try it. Okay. This for hover and link and whatever item is required. So sometime in the breadcrumbs, there is no link for any page. We have to show any dummy page or dummy link. So that also we have to add the I'm using another one. So no page. So this for focus. So here underline it is not required because that is not clickable action. I'm giving as a gray color. So while designing, you have to always enable the accessibility point. So this will be select the path accessibility. So for the curve below that you can select any color, not in between the dotted value. Okay, for now we can go to this 4. And sometime for example, we have 6 layers of pages from the home page to the current page. They can be 6 different layers. So in that case, maximum we are showing the 5 different layers. So we have to show the dotted value in between that. This only for more than 5 pages. So more than 5. As a last one, we need as a current page. I'm duplicating from link and creating another version, and underline it is not required. And this also not clickable. I'm changing to the darker color and make it as medium font weight. So this is the current. So I'm selecting this current page. Okay. And another one. Using again text tool and using divider. And the color, I'm using the same color for what we given for disable color. Make it as auto alert, padding 0, gap also it is 0, and width and height should be hug format. And this for divider. In between the breadcrumb, we are using the divider, so underscore divider, and creating as a component. So this will be easy to change any style later point of view. The breadcrumbs divider, so always make it as a component. So this I'm moving outside, and I'm using here okay, this another one. So this should be make it as another auto layout. This is our main uh breadcrumbs component. Padding is not required. In between item that we can make it as 8 pixel spacing, and hug, which should be hug format. Height also should be hug format, and the divider that is required. And this should be horizontal format. So that is the font size. Medium, we don't need the medium font size, so I'm changing to the regular. And if you regular link, and again I'm duplicating one. All the breadcrumbs should be hug format. Then divider here, and select the frame. Make it as a breadcrumb. This is our main breadcrumb format. Okay. And this should be hug format. Now it is changed to width. So this should be hug format. And creating component. Creating another variant. The first one should be 2. So link and to current page and the previous page. And here should be 3. And duplicating from current one and duplicating in the divider. Increasing the width. And this one I'm changing to default. And again duplicating, and this should be default, and duplicating the divider. This should be 4, 3, and 5, and duplicating again, and this should be our default. Duplicating that, and again duplicating. This should be no page style. Okay, no page style means for this, for using for just for reference. I'm using selected one, and more than a 5 page. This is our style. More than a 5 page we will show in between dotted value, and this is for node page. Not page. Here we can show more than 5. Then our breadcrumb is working, and we have to navigate this also. So from the default, go to prototype, navigate to the hover. This should be mouse hovering, and from hover to focus value, that should be not on click. This should be while pressing. On press, this should be show. Okay, we can test it that the breadcrumbs using moving out, and I'm using breadcrumbs here. Go to preview mode. We are getting on click, we are getting the focus value, and changing while hovering we are getting the different color. It is not focusable. Here the notebook air is not required. I'm changing to where is the MacBook Air. I don't want any style. Okay, no device. Color, it is not noticeable. For now, using the different color for hover to notice that instead of blue color I'm using a red color. So here, why? Because it is showing the dotted value means they are checking the background color. Based on background color, the Figma suggesting the accessibility for here. We are getting the darker background color. So by default, normally what we are getting means whiter color. So here I'm filling as white color. Then if you change the color, you can see that color. This is dotted value here. I'm changing to a red version. Now for the freebie mode, you can see while hovering, you can see the changing the red color. On click of that, they are getting the focus color. Okay. Then this for just writing as a home. Make it as a product. So for example, if you have a detail page, so just duplicate or copy paste to your current page. Duplicating here. So come here, change the property. So while changing itself, you can see the home and product, the by default is changing to the link maintain as it is. So here product detail or whatever it is, the product name that you can show here and another page. For example, 4 layer. And you see the product that is automatically turned to the link is not required to change in between that. This is always better to use this kind of link or this kind of setup. And here can be product edit. Product edit. And can be another layer. Say file different layer. So whatever it is, this for current page. Okay. So for example, here you don't have or you have the 6 layers of that one. So just I select the icon and change no page. So there is no, for example, in between the product. So in the menu structure, you have the product as a drop down inside that any product details. So might not any link for the product, but we have to show the structure wise from where we start home, then product. Below that icon, we have to show like that. So might be the link is not required that one, so we have to show as a no page. So there is no link for that one. So I'll show how it will be. So this will be drop down and there might be some arrow. Okay, this can be arrow. Assume this is arrow. I'm not changing any style. So as an option, link 1, link 2, link 3. Just assume this way. For example, we have a home page. From the home page, we have a product, mobile, laptop, or any item, whatever it is. So I'm just showing as example as a product. There might not be any page, but we have option to the mobile page and the laptop. So the navigation is from the home page or the dashboard, whatever it is, we have to show as a first page. Then if there is no link for the drop down option, so this option we have to show. We have to show the structured ways. So the structure means from the home product there is no link. Then it will go to the for mobile or laptop. Then the detail page and then the edit page, whatever it is, or a card page. These are the option. And another option. for example, this page, they have 7 different layers of the page. So we cannot accommodate all the link there. We are maximum we can show the 5 pages. So select this one, and here we have to show the more than a 5 page. So this will be daughter value, and if you need, you can add another option. This you can make it as link option. For example, not all the time, but can be there more than a 10 or 15 pages, or different layers can be there. So in that condition, if you are working with a proper design system, better to have an option here. This you can make it as a link option, and on click you can show the below item as a drop down, and from here the user can navigate to the in between the pages. That is a better to have the option, but that is not necessary. And as a last item, whatever it is more than a 5 that we can show, then anything is pending. No, nothing is pending here. Almost we cover everything. So just this you can create from the base link format also, but better to have breadcrumbs link as a separate option, because link we are always maintaining the 1 rem or 16 pixel as a default. As per the guideline, maybe there's 18 or something, but for the breadcrumbs it's not necessary to have the 16 pixel, might be 14 also fine. So better to have a separate option link. Better to have separate link option for the breadcrumbs that will always start with underscore. So for example, the why I added underscore means you are created the design system. So other designer, they'll use the breadcrumbs or any link. So that time they try to search an asset breadcrumb, though they'll get a 2 option, this and this they'll get option. So divider also it is there. So which option they'll use, they will get confused. So they will drag first this one, and there is an option for that one. So to avoid the confusion, better to have the underscore. So the user means the designer will understand. So the underscore value, it is not editable or not usable. They can just use the main component breadcrumbs that one. So this is a powerful breadcrumb component. If you like it, subscribe, share it to your friends. So this will be helpful for the channel, and keep designing. See you in the next video.